Hi, I'm Mayor Mike Savage. As we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in isolation, disconnect, disrupted routines, and diminished services. These factors have greatly impacted the lives and mental well-being of individuals with disabilities around the world. This includes individuals with invisible disabilities. In other words, disabilities that cannot immediately be seen just by looking at someone. In Canada, about 1 in 5 people identify as having a disability. However, you might not be able to identify all of these people just by looking at them. People with invisible disabilities can have symptoms including but not limited to debilitating pain, fatigue, dizziness, cognitive dysfunction, brain injuries, learning differences, and mental health disorders, as well as hearing and vision impairments. While they may not appear to have a disability from the outside, these symptoms can often impact an individual's daily life, and impacts can vary from person to person. According to the World Health Organization's World Report on Disability, it's estimated that 450 million people are living with a mental or neurological condition. Of these people, around 2/3 of them will not seek professional medical help, largely due to neglect, discrimination, and stigma around individuals with disabilities. So it's very important to remove barriers for all people living with a disability, both visible and invisible. The Halifax Regional Municipality is striving to remove those barriers, in part by creating an accessibility and inclusion strategy, which is currently in development. In recognition of the International Day of Persons with Disabilities, December the 3rd, 2020, I will now read the official proclamation. Whereas there are over 1 billion people living in the world with some form of disability, persons with disabilities not only face physical barriers but also social, economic, and attitudinal barriers. Persons with disabilities are the world's largest minority group. Persons with disabilities and the issue of disability have remained largely invisible in the mainstream development framework and its processes. On March 11th, 2010, Canada ratified the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, with Nova Scotia providing support. The theme of the 2020 International Day of Persons with Disabilities is "Not all disabilities are invisible." The theme focuses on awareness and understanding of disabilities that are not immediately apparent, such as mental illness, chronic pain or fatigue, sight or hearing impairments, diabetes, brain injuries, neurological disorders, and cognitive dysfunctions, among many others. Therefore, be it resolved that I, Mayor Mike Savage, on behalf of all of Regional Council, on the eve of the International Day of Persons with Disabilities, do hereby proclaim December the 3rd, 2020 as International Day of Persons with Disabilities in Halifax, and that, as a municipality, we can and must promote the participation of individuals with disabilities in leadership positions. Dated in Halifax, Nova Scotia, the 2nd day of December 2020, Mike Savage, Mayor.